My husband wants a DNA test for our kid, and I'm beyond hurt. My husband and I have been married for 2 years, and I'm 7 months pregnant. He was my second boyfriend, and we dated for a while before getting married. So it's not like we don't know each other very well. For context, we live in a small town in Eastern Europe. That's important because the culture is so different from what you see in the media and American culture. We're not a conservative country or anything, but it's not common to have more than 3 partners in your lifetime. And even if you did, our towns are small, so you get the reputation. It's not something you can hide. And people generally don't hook up that much even in their prime years. He's known me since I've been with my first boyfriend. He knows our relationship was long, and I'm not that type of girl. But recently, he's been acting strange. It all started as subtle jokes that somehow sounded like he picked them up from a boomer dictionary, like, I hope the child looks like me, that is, if it's mine haha, type of stuff. I thought it was weird, but I still fake laughed not to hurt his feelings. But then he started hinting a DNA test. I was like, why would we need one? And he'd beat around the bushes and say, well, just so. He wanted to say it indirectly without accusing me of something. At first, I would just brush it off, but when he kept insisting, I told him once, no, we don't need it just for funsies. It's not like a blood work so it could go a million ways. You can't just be indirect about it. There wasn't like a change of weather or heavy rain that suddenly ruined chances of a child being yours. What you're implying is a chance that I might have had an affair. So say it then. Say you don't trust me. At first he was like, no, it's not that I don't trust you. It's just to be safe. But when you think about it, those words are an oxymoron. He slowly became obsessed with it. I tried to reason with him, without getting upset, but it just wasn't working. He got so out of his mind that he started pressuring me into doing a DNA test while I was still pregnant, not even being able to wait till the baby was born, which is extremely dangerous and expensive to do. I went ballistic on him. I said, I don't know what kind of content you're consuming, but it needs to stop. This is not a reality TV, a freaking Maury show. You're not some basketball player I trapped with a baby. Think very carefully what you're implying. He told me I shouldn't be so hesitant if I've got nothing to hide. I just don't know what to say anymore. This is like the ultimate trust test that should exist in a marriage. I understand there are some people out there who do have suspicions when the child grows up and doesn't look like them, but our situation is completely different. It's so hard to explain to people what kind of breach of trust that is. I'm trying to come up with a comparison as wild as this for people to understand and relate to it. Imagine living with a spouse, but being paranoid about them offing other family members during the night. It's the same energy and needless paranoia. This is the very definition PF paranoia. Unsubstantiated fear. Some of the family members said, just do the test. But it's not so simple, since it's extremely expensive in our country, because they have to ship it in a different country to be done. I'm not planning to spend 2 monthly paychecks because of his childish Instagram-addicted mindset. We had an argument, and I moved back to my parents. I don't even want to talk to him anymore.